smoke break. We live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live, we live.
Hey.
What's going on?
All right, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. So welcome to Smoke Break Live podcast right now. We got your boy over here. Brian, you know.
Good evening. You know, the red cup type of evening. You know, usually I have some tea.
Oh, really? Yeah. You feeling fancy tonight, huh?
A little bit. There he is.
Right. I'm Ja.
What's good? What's good?
I need a new camera, bro.
Y'all can hear me good?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Having issues, man. Yo, this
like
live
in
like
the
smoke
Sega
break.
Genesis. I look like Sega Genesis right now.
I can't take the smoke. Yeah, man. Yo, your lights off or something?
Nah, they on. It's just computer camera. Give a little... Yeah, it's computer camera. Right?
Yo, man, we got Josh Jot down in the building. Brian B. Knowing in the building. Go by the name of Sonic Boom TV. Know what I mean? We in the building this Wednesday, this hump evening. You know, yo, they was filming something around my way, like for HBO. I think it's gonna
Crime.
be. Yeah, it's gonna be for a reenactment of crime. But the irony is, it's a reenactment of crime committed by the Baltimore Police Department.
You know what's funny, Boone? When you took that, it's not till you said it just now, it clicked. When we used to do smoke break back in the day, and I would catch the bus to your house, I was walking down the block, and I saw them illegally search a child on the block.
Really?
I could tell like he was in. No, he didn't. He was on a bike. He was coming up the hill. They put him, and they checked him just like me. They checked his drawers and everything. I'm like, yo, this nigga's in like 7th, 8th grade.
It's routine for him. He know about that.
And you know what? And the funny thing is, he didn't flinch. His face looked like, all right, let me just go ahead and get this over with.
When it happened to
and
you,
get to where I'm going.
Flinch?
Wow.
He checked my nuts. He didn't check my booty.
I know.
If I had to pick between the two,
that's a hard division.
No, man, nigga, stick a finger in my butt or
grab my nuts.
Yes, motherfucker.
Bare palm my nuts or stick a finger in my butt.
Nah, he ain't bare palm. He was moving around. You know, you looking stuff in your bag. He did like that.
Shit. Yeah, man.
Why is he holding my nut? He don't need to hold him, nigga. You need to move him out the way. You're not trying to weigh him, man.
Like, you ain't ever been searched before.
No, officer, this is my first time.
Word up, man. Yo, so what the fuck are they smoking? Right? I got a few videos right here. We always want to know what is going on with these people out here in the social media world. Sometimes I think they just doing it for the clout. Or maybe they just fucking stupid. You know, I don't know.
It's probably both.
What are they smoking? Now, we come from the era, probably the last good era of sweating in the basement house parties. You know what I'm saying? Just dry rubbing each other.
Dry humping.
Yeah.
I remember them days.
Yeah. Yo, that's crazy. Like, we really the last niggas to do that.
Right. But now today, you know, you can't, I don't know, it's like the men on one side of the room, the women on the other side of the room, and some people have to take matters in their own hands.
Bro, just go over there.
My nigga said, I'm getting.
Just go over
He look like he can't hang anyway. He probably fall over on him.
Yeah, she probably turned already. Like, I'm getting a dance, dude.
That's probably what it was. That's what it looked like.
Well, this girl was in there, like, man, she ain't see you.
Yeah. But she just dancing on the wall too at the same time. So,
but you know, I don't mean sometimes that's what y'all be wanting to do. Y'all want to rub on the wall. or rub on each other. I'm like, you know what? That's fine.
Shout out to They Call Me Millie and Comment Section Podcast. Yo, it's the homie checking in.
Yo, Millie, what up? I don't know, but I know Doug would hate it. But in women's defense,
Oh, it's like nah.
sometimes I like to see them dance by themselves. I like to watch them, but nah, go ahead, get in your zone. Go ahead, do your thing. I ain't gotta touch you. Go ahead, shake it, twist it, drop it.
Hey man, at this point, whatever.
That's also true. Also, you know, as a matter of fact, at this point, I don't want to go to the club anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, when in my 20s, if I'm paying to go to the club, I'm definitely not paying just to hear the music. I want to come and feel some booties.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I came to the club. That's why I paid while the women got in free before 11.
Nigga, that sounds predatory. Because you didn't pay the women to touch their booty, you paid the club to get in. They ain't got nothing to do with what these women want or don't want.
Right.
I paid to feel on some booties. Right? That's why I paid.
That's what the strip club is for.
No. Because in some strip clubs you can't even touch.
Right.
You know,
that's why you don't go to them no more. I've been to DC strip club like, man, let me shut up.
Really? They have a lot of those out there where you can't touch them. You can't touch
the whole city. You can't touch in DC.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. It's city law. You can't touch. You can't touch in DC. You can't touch in. Is it just LA or is it California?
Probably LA.
Oh man, we gotta get our West Coast.
We went, boom. We was in there for like 10 minutes. Look at it's 3 girls in here and it's 5 of us.
No. We got bamboozled. Bamboozled, right? Because it was Christmas time.
It was
right? On the West Coast. My first time experiencing Christmas on the West Coast, man. It was warm. It was like shit was weird. Like
niggas had on chucks and shorts, so we was out there.
Yep. Dropping the top on their core. You know what I'm saying? But we ended up in a fucking 18 and over strip club.
It didn't feel like
they were
a black one either. It didn't feel like a black strip club. It felt very. Pour some sugar on me.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get out of here.
Yeah,
she's a baker.
But see, I wouldn't even mind that
because
when I go to the strip clubs, I don't like to touch on them. I like to tip them. I like for them to come over to me because I'm usually in my own little, section, and I like for them to dance. Right. And I tip them, but they be grabbing my hands and making me rub up on their boobs and rub up on their butt, and I'll be like,
they be trying to make you feel comfortable. Like, no, it's okay, you can touch it, it's fine.
They know the niggas is looking. They know.
But I be having fun with them anyway, without having to touch. I still have fun. Like I get up, I dance with them, I tip them.
Yeah, they be trying to get you up on the pole, Coke.
That's what they doing. That's what they trying to do.
You need to make ends meet.
Wait, shout out to the person who just came in the chat or on Instagram. Your name starts with a team that I refuse to mention.
Who's that? Such and such all day long.
Yes, the such and such underscore all underscore day long. Okay, I refuse to mention that team, but I'm
what up, Tasha?
Appreciative of your viewership.
How you doing, man? Matter of fact, no, don't shout her out. I'll take that back.
Yeah, I mean, you see what the hat say.
Yeah, right.
But
no, don't shout her out.
Yeah, so 18 and over strip clubs. That shit, like, we got our money back.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
we just walked in and walked around. We didn't even sit down. Yeah, we literally the only ones in there. We walked in, walked around. I was like, we're gonna go. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's so sad. I really felt bad like that.
No, they were sad. I don't think they was dancing. Like they was just like sitting around because nobody was in there until we walked in there, and they was like, "Oh, I guess I gotta work today."
The hardest drink in there is like a hard lemonade. Like,
oh no,
I think they had alcohol. We just seen the non-alcoholic beverages first, and first of all, I ain't seen no women, so I was like, "What is this?" Yeah. The lights was on when we went in there. It was like
co-eds in there.
Y'all niggas about to sweep while the lights on.
Probably like a Magic Mike type of thing.
No magic. No magic in that jump.
It's witchcraft.
You know, you walk in a restaurant at like 11, like when they open at like 11:10. That's what it felt like.
Like they about to close.
Yeah. No, 11 in the morning. Like they just open. Like, I guess we got. All right, let me finish wiping these tables off.
Such and such _ all _ day long. Yes, it's like that. Unfortunately, my New York Football Giants will be seeing your team this Sunday. Hopefully, we come out victorious, and Danny Dimes can inscribe his name beneath Eli Manning's in the locker room. That would be great. You know what I'm saying?
Do they do that? You don't write your name on my stuff, bro. You don't stay here.
Because the New York Giants won the very first game in that stadium. And Eli Manning wrote his name
in the first game
in the locker room in there. And Jerry said, leave it. That's the type of gamesman Jerry Jones is. He said, leave it. Y'all shouldn't have let him do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough. Now you just gotta look at it.
Yep. Yo, that's why they call it the house that Eli built. Yo, what the fuck are they smoking?
That cat ain't backing down, yo. He's trying to Mike Tyson that nigga. Cat ain't joking. That cat trying to Mike Tyson, man. Little Mike Tyson. They beefing like a motherfucker. Cat ain't backing down though. Little Mike Tyson cat. Cat gonna fight that motherfucker. That motherfucker's fighting, yo. That's a bold cat. Oh, that cat fucking that dog up, yo. That cat fucking him up, yo. That cat fucking him up. That cat is fucking him up. They went in there with the pit, fucking that pit up. Pit scared of that motherfucker. Pit scared of that motherfucker. Yo, that cat, yo, that pit scared of shit of that cat, yo. Yo, a kid just went. Yo, fucking him up, yo. She fucking that dog up, yo. A kid just went. Kitten went in that motherfucker. She went in that motherfucker fighting that little bit. Fuck him up some more, man. That motherfucking cat was. Yo, it's raining. I'm going over there. That cat was fucking him up, yo. For real? That's that Baltimore, man. Baltimore.
Yo, all them people right there. Is that Baltimore?
This is a game.
Oh, nah.
Yo, cats got hands, bro.
They really do.
They do. That's what they have over dogs. You know what I mean? It's not a fair
really
fight.
Don't fear.
It's not.
I've seen dogs cower away from stuff more than cats do, unless it's like a crazy type of beastly like animal.
Right.
But cats, they usually know how to defend themselves. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know where that term "scaredy cat," the scaredy cat came from. Them niggas be fighting.
Yeah, man. The shit is crazy. I just wanted to show, you know, a glimpse of Baltimore City, how, you know, things are a little bit backwards here. You know what I'm saying? It's like the cats on fentanyl.
Oh.
Out this motherfucker.
Well, not on fentanyl, because that cat fighting. They somebody else would have been.
They got 9 lives, yo.
Oh, this nigga dead. Came back. A little zombie cat.
That shit crazy, man. But you see how everybody, they was a spectacle. That shit lit up everybody's day.
Right. Nigga, stop what they was doing to watch these cats fight.
Yo, you know how many angles of that video is out in the streets, nigga? Yo. Let's say, well,
no money, little chicks. Oh shit! Oh shit! I see the giants moving like shit. Oh! Let me stop playing with y'all. Let me stop playing.
Hey, you see the gyration?
The skinny joint,
excessive gyration.
So he dances like a drum roll.
I'm fighting the girl, my friend who pulled me down by my damn pants off the thing, because that's not how you pull me down. First
Man,
of
that was
all,
all momentum. Shorty wasn't going.
Yeah,
She was gonna fall anyway.
Anyway.
man. And I don't know why the girls don't hear the host in the background like cracking jokes on them. Like they don't hear the crowd
They
going,
just be in the zone.
oh, stay drunk. That's what they be.
They ready. See, they not ready. If they over there, they falling down and shit like that, they not ready.
Yeah,
I'm not involving myself with you. I don't care how cute you tell me I am. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
We're not. I'm not going home with you.
I need coherency.
Yeah, man. And that, yo, you know how that defeats the whole purpose of like the club? Like, people go to the club to get drunk, meet something, and treat something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But so it can come back. It can come back to haunt you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It sure can.
Treat turn to a trick.
Oh, 'tis the season.
Мужик херачит топором по машине. Ебать колотить. Вот это да.
I don't know what language he was speaking, but he said, "Oh shit."
Yo, I knew soon as he walked in front of that car, it was a wrap. Why would you do, man?
Yo, that was domestic. That was domestic.
I can believe that.
Yo,
that was a child support disagreement.
No, I can believe it. But yo, you never want to, when you fighting with somebody, if they in the car, just let it go. Let it go. Because you're not going to win in with somebody in the fucking car.
People be thinking that you ain't gonna run me over. No, I shouldn't run you over.
Right.
That's two different things.
I think that women are probably more prone to run you over than a man if it's his car, especially if he loves his car.
I don't know. Some of these new niggas. Some of these new niggas.
I agree with Boone because first of all, we're way too emotional, and two, men don't want to go to jail. Men don't want to kill you. You
them niggas tried to bite a girl eye out her face a few months ago. These niggas are not to be trusted. I
agree in a way, but in this instance, when it comes to cars and running the person over, I think that
I do think it's more women than men, but I think that gap is also closing.
Gap.
Okay. With the gap between everybody and the tires, like
Word up. But see, I know women will destroy their shit to destroy your shit.
Rage, anger.
Yeah, man. That's what the fuck are they smoking right here on? I can't take the SMOKEBREAKLIVE.tv, man. You know, this is normally a time for your boy, but we can move on. Yo, so check it out. Facebook shut down the other day. Right. So when Facebook shut down, it's not Facebook, it's Facebook and all its entities, nigga.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It was Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. What else was down?
Facebook Messenger.
Messenger, right?
Messenger was down.
And also, if you have an Oculus, that was also shut down as well.
Oculus Rift?
No, the Oculus, the VR.
Yeah, that's
the virtual reality game.
Facebook.
Yeah, you got to have a Facebook account in order to connect it to the Oculus in order for it to work. So the Oculus was down.
What is that used for?
The Oculus. That's what I call it, Oculus.
It's VR. It's those type of games where you're like fully submerged and everything around you is.
You see, that's when they be out. They show the videos like people like in the little thing and they like running around.
Right.
Like that's it. Yeah.
But they say like
I have one and it's fun as fuck. You really put the glasses on and you have the two things in your hand. You really do feel like you're in the area. Like you could look up, down, and around. You can get on amusement parks.
Like when City was
I
getting
perceive
searched.
that.
Cities were getting searched. They had two things in their hand.
He's gonna run that back. Like,
Yeah, but like virtual reality is like the old thing. Now it's augmented reality. Like
Yeah. I mean, you could really be on there all day if you if you want to escape from the real world. But the only thing about the Oculus, you really got to pay for like every game. You can't play anything on there for free, so it sucks.
I heard I've watched some people talk about it. Like some days, like it feels so real. Some days they're walking down the street and genuinely have to stop and figure out if this is real life or they're in the game.
Well, that's a bit much. That's
And I was like, yeah, I'm cool. I don't want that.
yeah, because like, and then that makes you think, what is reality?
Like
You
we
know
in the
what I'm
Matrix.
saying? Because all it has to do is stimulate your senses and like your body. You think it feels like it's real.
Body, yada yada yada.
You know, that shit crazy. Like what was that Black Mirror, or what was that show where
with the two black dudes?
Yeah,
it was Black Mirror.
And they was one was a female avatar, the other one was a male, and they was having sex virtually and shit. Nigga was like, I never felt this way before. He said, I'm already
they fell in love with each other.
Trying to find your own self.
I
can't
literally
take
fell
smoke. But that was crazy though on that show, on that episode, because they made a deal, right? Him and his wife, they made a deal. He could continue to play with his man's joystick, and she can periodically go out to the bar and get ravished. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in the physical world. You know what I mean? I don't come on. All I gotta do is put some Lysol on my controller. Like you got a whole another nigga in your aura.
You got that hot and spicy.
Yeah. I need to quarantine your ass when you come home.
But you with dude.
I ain't touched that nigga.
Nah, bruh. Everybody try to hit it.
No, I wasn't. All right, so the main character, he wasn't with a dude. His friend was with a dude. Because his friend became a woman to be with a dude.
The fact that you trying to justify it.
I'm just explaining the episode.
See, that's what happened. That's what happened to Tank. That's how Tank got in trouble. You trying to justify it.
Yeah, man. He played the game once or twice. Once or twice. I can't take the smoke. Yeah, man. But so like, Ja, you are, the jolt.
The resident woman.
Yeah. you are the jolt. You know what I mean? So do you believe that this shutdown of Facebook and its entities showed our society how dependent we are on Facebook specifically, social media in general, but Facebook specifically?
Yeah. Yes. I was actually happy. I enjoyed the break. I enjoyed not having to look at my phone, because once I started to realize, like for the first hour, because I wasn't sure. Because certain folks who I talked to them on these apps, so it's like I couldn't figure out. But after I realized that it was down, I was like, I put my phone to the side, and I really had a good few hours just to myself and doing my own thing. But I did feel bad for the folks who had like a company or an actual business on the apps. But the social folks, I was like, deal with it. Like, okay, it's gone for a few hours. I really want to know what folks did during that time, which is, we'll talk about later.
Flooded Twitter. Shout out to the tweets. We was in the tweet streets.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't think of a trending topic. If I could have found a trending topic, I'd have lit my timeline on fire.
People had sex with their spouses. That's like, you know what I mean? That's what happened.
That's funny, but it's not.
Right.
Yo, Twitter, like I try to get on Twitter. I was on Twitter. I be tweeting, you know what I mean? But the rhythm of Twitter it's been like what 10 years.
Yeah.
Like
Yo, I was thinking about
I'm
that a few days. Like
I'm
it's
OG to that,
old.
man.
It's old. Like social media is old to me. Like we've been on that 10 plus years. I started my Twitter page in 09. I started my IG page in like 2011, 2012. I started my Facebook page in 06. Like all this stuff is old to me now. But I'm
Over
gonna say
10
the
years.
rest. I'm gonna say because Coke, you said that's your jot down, so I'm gonna say the rest of my points for later.
No, okay.
Yeah. I got you. Dog.
Shout out to Tony Sun 30s and Popular Loner Ra IG checking in. A lot of people on IG. IG loves us on the live, man. And y'all be going hard on the comments too, man. Lately we've been putting up some controversial topics, and people been in the comments. You know, we had the whole alt-right all up on our joint. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the white man's air.
You almost made me want to change my. I think about it. Good.
You know what I mean? But I love it, man. I love the interaction. And y'all know, man, if y'all ever hear us talk about any topics, any subjects, and if you have something substantive to say on the topic or subject, and you got your hair done, so you know what I mean, so you can get on the camera.
You don't need your hair done. Just get on camera, big dog.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
we all got on hairdressers right now. Niggas got on fitted,
just know that you're gonna be on
and
camera.
do-rags.
All right, I want to see you.
You ain't gotta cut your camera on, man.
You can call in, right? You could be on the show. Lottie J with us. Tell us what you smoking.
I can't take the smoke.
So Josh said she enjoyed it. It's just kind of like if I lose my phone, initially I hate that shit, and plus there's a lot of shit I lost. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, it's like I'm glad that shit ain't alerting me and notifying me and ringing all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like some peace. You know what I'm saying? Did you go through a little withdrawal, City?
I'm gonna save it for I got Coke. We're gonna make sure Coke segment.
Oh my God!
Because I don't want to talk about it, and then we get to her segment, and ain't nothing to talk about.
No. That's not gonna be my jot down. So
All right, so boom. I was at work, and when I do a massage, I usually put my phone on airplane mode just to make sure no notifications come through because it has rang more than once. So I'm like, all right, let me stay on it. So when I came out, I cut my phone back on.
Say when he came out.
Come on, dog. When I came out of the room, I cut my phone back on, and I'm thinking my internet not working. So I'm thinking something wrong with my phone. Yeah, so I'm like, dang, Instagram not working, Facebook not working. And I'm like, and then I went to my internet browser. I was like, well, that's working. And I opened my YouTube app, like, that's working. And I opened Twitter. I was like, these niggas are down. Okay, all right, well,
right.
These
niggas, yeah.
No, so I went over Twitter, like, hey guys, how y'all doing? We still friends, right?
It's hard to get. I don't know the vibe, the rhythm yet. That shit is crap. I guess I gotta grab a trending topic.
You know what it is? Twitter feels a lot more dangerous now. Like before, we could say whatever we want, and for the most part, it stayed between us. Now you could say one tweet and go viral, and then you go viral, and people are just dragging you.
Yeah.
Like people just drag, and you know what I'm saying? You can post your thought. I think that I think that red is the best color. Oh, so you hate blue? I can't believe you hate blue. You such a racist. And this is what? I'm literally shaking right now.
Right.
You can leave. You don't have to be here.
Yo, shout out to my god brother Torian. You know, checking in. Told you me, shout out to my sister. It's her birthday today.
Oh, sis, what up? She back in the States or she still overseas?
Nah, she's still overseas, man. You know, she in South Korea in Seoul. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Teaching the kids. She teaching, right?
No, actually now she has these products called, it's like waste up. So it's like products that no waste products, right? So whatever you buy from the store is like there's no waste to it.
Oh, I was like
Right? There's nothing to throw in the trash.
Like WASTE or WAIST. I ain't know if she was telling waist trainers or like
Oh shit.
she's environmental with it.
Yo, shout out to that boy Biggs on the check-in, man. He always
Biggs, what up?
That's what's up.
That's the homie. Yo, Biggs be talking some good stuff.
I thought you say
yeah. Oh, matter of fact, he make if I'm not mistaken, he makes cookies. Okay. So y'all may want to hit him up and
yeah, man, we need the D Blaze.
Yeah, my nigga's a baker, if you will.
Yo, man. So I think that niggas need to diversify their portfolio.
Yes, a lot of people who had businesses learn the hard way. I should get an email list. I should get my own website. I should get my own app.
What we gonna do, like, because everybody's so dependent on social media to communicate on devices that we communicated on years before social media. You know what I mean? We were doing email, text.
Yeah,
like, nigga,
I tweeted about that too. I was like,
do you really text? Like, hit me on the messenger, hit me in DM. Like, do you really text?
Right.
Text old people.
Man, I don't talk to nobody. I talk to y'all and
lies.
My best friend. I don't talk to y'all. My best friend and my grandfather.
Yeah, you have a secret life, City, and I'm convinced.
I don't. Y'all really think I be in the house. I be at work. I don't be nowhere. And then every now and then I might go somewhere. And then I ain't the one to secret like Coke. You got a secret life. You talking about me?
My life on the ground.
No, it ain't. Coming from a person who live a secret life, I know Coke got a secret life. Can't fool me.
Oh, you said coming from somebody who does live a secret life.
Whatever, yo. Whatever.
Quote unquote.
Yo, check this out, right? Now, I just showed you a video of the city that I live in, an example. And I got another one. Right? I got another one, right? And I just call this segment right here is, yo, we gotta do better, man. Right? This is the smoke break, right? We live in the smoke break.
I can't take the smoke,
right? But don't be smoked out. Right? Don't get smoked out. All right. And
burn out.
A simple math question could stumble a nigga.
110s, Juice. Juice, what's 110s, bro? I ain't know. Yes, bro. Hold up. What's 110s, bro?
You dumbass.
What's 110s? He said 10,000. Hold up. He said 10,000. What's 110s? Hold up. Chill. What's 110s, Juice? What's 110s, Juice? Hold up. Hold up. No.
Y'all, he on the phone. It's 100,000.
Oh, he said 100,000.
Wait, did y'all know the answer?
It's 1,000.
No.
Did I heard the answer?
No. You can flip the answer. What is 10 hundreds, nigga? It's 1,000.
100,000. Hold on. 100,000 hundreds.
100,000 hundreds.
That would
10 million. Stop playing.
That's right.
Right. Right.
But that's because niggas don't see. Niggas be in math play like, when I'm gonna use fractions or when I'm gonna use decimals. Nigga, for this.
Yo, another thing? Smart people can find it hard to answer your question depending on how you pose the shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just like the dude, he said, wait, 100,000, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like he got to see it first.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then he got the answer, like, word problems used to fuck niggas up.
Yeah, because niggas can't read.
How many apples? How many apples?
Yo, that happened. Yo.
He said, wait, I got 100 guns, 100 clips. I'm from New York.
Yeah, I'm from New York. I'm from New York, nigga. Yes.
If Tom gave Jerry $100,000 out of $1 million, and Jerry gave back $50,000, how much do Jerry got?
He gave him $1 million. No, Jerry, Tom had, who had $1 million?
Tom, bro.
Tom had $1 million. And he gave Jerry $100,000, right?
Jerry gave back 50.
And Jerry gave him back 50. Like I said, 999,000. What, bro? That's not, bro.
But Jerry got $50,000 out of $100,000, bro. My fault.
He gave him, bro, you know.
Yo, and now you might get shot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you making me feel like I'm ignorant.
Yo, nigga walk to the gas station to get a juice. And
Now you come in and answer mad questions, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, frustrated.
How many fiends? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many times I gotta say loud?
But you know what's funny though? When it comes to street niggas, if you put it in their hands, they can do it.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like they count that money. They count that money real quick when it's in their hand. Right. But if you put it in a word sentence, you might as well cancel Christmas. Yeah, them niggas.
You saying if I got your money and I refuse to give you the product, how much time do you have to get the fuck out of here? You know what I mean?
We'd be like, no time, nigga. Get us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't take the smoke. Get smoked out, man. Don't get smoked out here.
Man. They burnt.
Because look, man. You know, I got another show where a lot of times we talk about women, right? Mm-hmm. We say
all the time.
We don't say anything wrong, but we talk about women, right? You know what I'm saying? So I
just wrong things floating around. What you
where? So anyway. But I want to be balanced. Right? You know what I'm saying? And I want to say that niggas can be outside sounding like this and looking like this if we want the best of our women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my little is Brian Boone's PSA.
Go ahead. Yeah. Because a lot of niggas are trying to play catch up to the woman that they trying to get.
Yes.
That's true.
Date within your caliber. Date within your.
They ain't trying to
your level.
Man, niggas trying to shoot for the stars out here.
Yeah.
Shoot for the stars. Dick get you far. Dick will get you far. I'll tell you that.
Good dick. Good dick.
Yeah, you just need to know where to put it.
Yeah. Heard about some niggas had to shaky, but they still was getting them.
They had some.
They motioning it in the odor.
Yeah. Or they had some money or something. They some swag.
Well, y'all just like everything.
Doing anything for clout. Yo, so Versus is coming back around, man, and they're gonna have one. I think that y'all. I don't know if y'all are gonna be as excited about it as I am.
Absolutely not.
Yo, Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One. It's gonna be the next Versus, and I think that's gonna be dope. That's what it's about. It's about the flowers while you can smell them, the trees while you can inhale them.
Nigga, KRS-One could smell flowers from the casket.
From afar. You can smell artificial flowers.
And then you can smell the roots.
It's gonna be nothing but old heads there.
Oh, boy, these
all up in the comments.
You smell the nutrients.
The old heads don't know how to use Instagram.
Yo,
you know, be on YouTube.
You know, an old head that's he's not as old as KRS-One and Rakim, but or Big Daddy Kane, but Talib Kweli has been going back and forth with this guy named Dewan on Instagram.
Oh yeah,
the past 5 days. It's like exhausting. You know how like I heard that you don't want to meet your
Your
heroes.
idols. Yeah.
Yeah, your idols, your hero. Yeah, you don't want to meet them, right? And that's somebody I used to look at as like high science.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like this nigga's
a 5%.
intelligent. No, he was. I don't think he was a 5%er. But
He's like 3%.
they was.
No, I mean like you hold them in that regard though.
Yeah, they was educated. You know what I'm saying? They would, them niggas came out of college, or they was like, I was in college for 2 years and left. Type
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because I was too smart.
I was too smart. I understood. I saw the shit. I had to get out the system.
Yeah.
Right.
Mossy, Ossalisa, Fossilisa, Mossalisa. That's what that's these niggas.
Hippocrates.
Yeah, like, man, shut up. You know, they said, I see the picture. You know, I can't. The green military hat. Like somebody made it. Yeah, somebody made it. Nah, the drink with the brim.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Somebody made it. Yeah, somebody made a meme about that joint. It was like, when niggas with this, they hop in the cypher and start rapping about pyramids.
Yo, that was the era. Nigga, y'all wasn't in the era.
No.
Fatigues. Y'all wasn't in the army fatigue era.
No.
I was in 7th grade when that shit.
Yeah.
Niggas were great.
Nigga.
The dog chain.
Right. We was in we wasn't. I don't think our parents was born when we was in 7th grade. Born.
I don't know how far this store or this chain spanned in America, but if you from the DMV area, okay, and you got a little couple years on you, you knew about a place called Sunny Surplus.
Yeah, it used to be one down the street from my house.
Yeah, Sunny Surplus used to be everywhere.
Yeah,
and they were primed and ready for that army fatigue, that wave that came.
Nigga, they had all the. It smelled like fatigue.
Hell yeah, it smelled
leather. It smelled like fatigue and leather in that drink.
Yeah, a bottle of fatigue. Nigga smell tired.
Like they've been at war.
Yeah. Yo, word up, Sunny Surplus, yo. Shout out to Sunny Surplus, yo. You know, like
still went out there.
It's like old white stores. Like Sunny Surplus was a company owned by some white people. Like it was in their family for a long time, and when that shit go away, you're like, damn. Man, I miss
some good prices.
Yeah, like, damn. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Take a chunk out of your life.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yo, but so y'all not gonna check for it? Y'all not gonna. I think maybe I should start streaming them shits again. I don't know. I ain't trying to get the channel taken.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna check for it. Who was the last one? Joe and
DC. Shout out to Full Spectrum DC.
Yo, what up?
Lit. Yo, shout out to Deuce Wayne, yo. He said KRS-One got the Chicago Bulls nose and shit.
No, that bull got his nose.
that logo was inspired by based on the true story.
I feel like I don't like where Versus is gone now. Like I don't want to see a concert. I liked it better when it was like, honestly, I think I like the producers the best. Because when you have a producer, like you don't always know what they produced.
Right.
So it's a surprise all the time. Versus now you're doing artist versus artist. I know all these niggas songs. And I know all these niggas songs.
That's why Diddy and Jermaine Dupri need to go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
They're not though.
They're not.
Diddy
don't.
His ego, his ego is way too big.
He can't stand the look. He gonna go in there like Dipset, and JD gonna lock him, and he gonna want.
No, that's not what's gonna happen. Because
I think he's just gonna be drunk as fuck and just talking shit, like how they did it on each live. How they were going back and forth, arguing back and forth. That's exactly how it goes. They're gonna be arguing the whole fucking time.
Nah, but what did Kiss say? Kiss said Diddy called us and said, do this. You know what I'm saying? And we did it and we won. Right? So Diddy ain't gonna be unprepared.
Yeah.
Right. But that's Dipset. JD's not gonna be unprepared.
Yeah.
Right.
He gonna come correct.
I think it's gonna be like a
battle. Like they're gonna go at
It's gonna be more than Diddy thought it was gonna be.
It absolutely
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
That's why he don't want to know. I think he thought about it. I was like, nigga, what
Oh,
I got
shit,
for
like,
these?
man, this dang.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
because
gonna
all
get,
he talking about was Chris Cross and Bow Wow. He's
yeah,
like, damn, this nigga got Usher, this nigga got Mariah Carey,
nigga.
this nigga got.
Yo, that's why I be telling. Look, sometimes you might have to like categorize or like have some type of sub rules of how we gonna do this. Like if you got two producers, right? We did R&B, we did hip hop, we got tracks that we on, right? So if it's 20 tracks each, maybe 5 is the hard. We know you're gonna play your biggest rap artist,
Right.
like you know what I'm saying. So limit that to 5 of them. You know what I'm saying. And then maybe the joints you was on 5 of those, and then 5 of your R&B shits. You know what I'm saying. And then the last 5 is you mix them up.
Right. See
Like,
that's what we thought was gonna be Lox versus Dipset. 5 Cam, 5 Jewels, 5 Jim, and then 5 group joints.
Listen,
Cause we was like, Sheik Luke ain't got 5. And then he was like, nigga, Jada got 30. So we're gonna do all Jada. This one Sheik joint.
Shout out to Your Nubian Love on IG.
Oh man.
Hey boo.
Who that?
Man,
Hey,
she
name.
brown skin.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Man, I got a little brown skin. Let me slide on the IG.
Yeah. Yo, there's a Facebook group called like Brown Skin Women or something like that. Yeah, that
a bunch of groups. It's a bunch of groups that's like that.
You know, the thing is, I don't look at their bodies. I look at them scholastically. Like,
that's so smart.
Yeah, like God
Good
damn,
answer.
I can see her brain. Like, I can see how she computes mathematical equations from across the street.
I'm a sucker for good skin. So a lot of them pages they be, you know what I'm saying, the good shea butters. They hit the sun and the golden hour. See, niggas don't know about the golden hour. Like women be like, oh, what time is it? Let me go outside and be right. I'm like, ugh, glistening.
Yo, women used to tell me like, we don't sweat, we glisten. Man, I smell.
Right, we shine.
Yeah, y'all don't glisten, but that
raise your hand if you're sure.
Nigga, see, that's the problem. They don't be sure. They be using First of all, anything that smells like baby powder, ladies, stop using.
Yeah, you gotta stop. Yo,
that baby powder do not be holding y'all. I know, but that baby powder deodorant do not be holding y'all.
I went through a baby powder phase, especially like in high school. It's just like just want to
dump it all on
you. Know what? It wasn't.
That's an old nigga thing.
Nah, you know, you right.
This way you don't sweat.
Right. You know why? You know why it's an old nigga thing? Because I got it from my papa. Right? You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't baby powder. That's all I had. He had that, remember that shower after shower shit?
Yo.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you
mean. That powder you throw after the shower is probably like baby powder and with some other shit in it.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Nigga, all I had was baby powder. I'm trying to be like something like my daddy.
All the cancer in it.
Powdery as a motherfucker.
Dusty is
and your back of the neck too. Your back.
Right. Yeah. Like, boy, you been playing baseball?
Yeah,
nigga been sliding like what?
Nigga pat me on the shoulder. That shit. The effervescence of adolescence.
This nigga's a genie. You got all this. But yeah, now, ladies, stop wearing that baby. So, cause some of y'all get y'all underarms from your father. You need something a little stronger than what you be wearing.
You're right.
Yo, usually that's what it is. Like the women get their father's traits and like the dominant traits, and then the boys get the mother's dominant traits. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like daddy's girl and mama's boy. Like you know what I'm saying? But that's real. I asked this question before, right? So a lot of times girls be looking like they daddy.
That's why some of them take so long to get ready, because they look like Earl and they trying to cover it up.
Do you know who they
looking like Big Melvin?
Who look? Regine. Little Wayne's
nobody looks more like they daddy than Ice-T's daughter.
Yes.
No, wait.
No,
Ice-T looks like his
yes,
daughter.
I see looks like his daughter.
Word up. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, like he took that little girl's face.
Oh my god, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't
Word
shit.
up. Shit.
And then she
Yo,
be wearing the same ponytail like that nigga and everything.
listen. So Super Bowl coming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
This is the
yeah.
Super Bowl halftime show. Dr. Dre got Mary J, got Eminem, got Kendrick Lamar, got Snoop D-O-double-G. I got bitches waiting to listen.
How they get Eminem out the house?
Cause Dr. Dre said,
That's it. He just sits in the eyes. That was it. Like,
"Arms are sweaty, arms spaghetti." You know what I'm saying? Yo, so do y'all know about? I mean, hold up. Are y'all excited about this? Is this what Jay-Z? This is all Jay-Z. You know this, right? You know?
Is it?
Yeah, I mean he's in charge of the like entertainment.
Oh, okay.
So
I
last year,
think that is nice. I think that is nice for them to have like the all black and ensemble, and to also give them a chance at that stage.
Right.
But I do also think that it's a bit overcrowded, because Mary J. Blige could do the Super Bowl by herself.
yes, she can.
Drake could do the Super Bowl. Yes, Mary J. Yes, she can.
No, she can't.
Yes, she can. She
No, she
has
can't.
a lot.
Hold on, wait.
No, she
Let's
can't.
get
I know,
it
before y'all
crunk,
say,
like,
before y'all speak,
And
I see both of y'all points before y'all speak. I see Coke, yeah, she just had a hits, but they don't fit for football.
they don't translate.
Yeah, they don't translate.
Understand.
Yeah,
That
but
I
she got bangers.
She got them.
Mhm.
She
I don't.
the time wise, she can fill that time slot up with hits. Yes,
Yes.
she can. But
Mhm.
white people gonna be like, what?
Right.
Like, I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know this song. Like,
Yeah. Eminem, he probably gonna be like the first act to capture them and to do everything. So Eminem
man,
gonna be there.
he's gonna.
He might
take
go
over.
last. Yeah, he might
I
go
will
last.
put him last. But
Yeah.
look. As white as Eminem is, and how much white people love Eminem, white people love some Snoop D-O-double-G.
Yeah, they do.
They
Yeah, they do.
love Snoop. Dogg.
Everybody loves that
Snoop
man.
could do it by himself then.
He
Snoop
absolutely,
could
yeah,
do
he
it by
could.
himself.
He could.
Snoop could do the halftime by his goddamn self.
Yeah.
But you know what's the crazy part to me? Because so many white folks love Snoop Dogg, but at the same time, all of his music is black. Like his
So
music, yeah, like his music
So
is so
black.
black. So
Who,
it's
Eminem?
like, no,
Snoop.
Wait,
So
you
it's
said
like,
all his music is black?
yes, like for a lot of white folks to like Snoop Dogg, it's interesting because a lot of his music is like geared towards black people.
It's
The
because
party ones and the hood ones.
Snoop makes funerals cool. Like if that nigga came to your funeral, like, oh shit, Snoop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Snoop is at the funeral. Like, damn, like it,
Yeah, like that.
nigga probably he's gonna smoke. Like I don't. He just has that power to make any situation cooler. Like he needs to. You send that nigga when we about to be in World War III and they can't get it together. The fucking negotiations ain't going right. Send Snoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna smooth that shit out, yo. He gonna smooth it out. Remember when Jesse Jackson went over there and got them soldiers and shit? White people was mad and shit.
Because when we be having beef, especially now that we have social media, we be having beef with other countries, and black people like, nigga, we ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. Leave us. Like, remember, what was it, top of 2020 when Iran was talking all that?
Vietnam, nigga.
Yeah, and then Black Twitter went crazy, and then the next day Iran came out, was like, man, we ain't got no beef with the people. We got beef with your leaders. And he was like, all right. We don't care. Go ahead, get them. We don't care.
Don't kill us, right? Like,
yeah,
don't kill us.
We ain't got nothing to do with it.
This is the address.
Right. Yeah. Oh, we give you the address. Right there. 1600 Northwest.
Yeah.
Northwest side and Southeast is a different address. You got. I show you the map because it's different. They got the same street and different parts of the city, so you got to make sure you get the quadrant correct.
Now,
Before you be making all left turns.
Right, yeah, he's just down on
Driving
the
in
wrong
circles.
side of town.
now check this out. I got a story. Are y'all familiar with a place called Bruce's Beach?
Yes.
No.
What do you know about it, Brian? You know?
Bruce's. Yeah, how do you know? Bruce's Beach is a beach in California that was formerly owned by a black family in the 1920s, 30s?
1920s.
1920s. And then one day, the state of California pulled the eminent domain thing and just took the beach from them. Mind you, this was and they bought this land so that black people could travel and have a safe beach to be on. Because we go anywhere else with the white folks back in the 30s. They they trying to attack us, kill us, whatever.
That's a white beach.
Right. So it's like, all right. So we got our own beach. And California said, no, you don't. And just took it. Recently.
They said, wait. They said they was going to build a park.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's what they said?
That's what eminent domain means. I need to confiscate your shit for the greater good of the community. We're going to do something with this parcel of land that is it'll benefit the community more than it's going to benefit your ass. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to build a park. They never built the park. Go ahead, bro.
Like literally almost 100 years later. And it still ain't no park. So recently, the state of California has decided to give that land back to the descendants of those people that they originally took it from.
Yes, Lord. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, 100 years later, yo. 100 years. Just think about motherfuckers be saying, like, give up on that. They'd be like, yo, like, let go of the past. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, yo, like, move on and shit. You know what I'm saying? They had to fight. All their life they had to fight.
But no,
yo,
like,
right, hold up.
Like,
this is the grandson of Mr. Bruce. You know what I'm saying? Right here. See the family?
Oh,
see that plot of land?
Beautiful.
You know what I mean? That like that's what's been stolen from us.
Right.
All over the fucking country. Right? It said, hold on. It said the beachfront land was stolen in the 1920s and is now worth $75 million.
I love it. I love it. But you know what I think? I think it's crazy too about that. Imagine you being the chosen folks to be alive in that family at this time. Because if it took 100 years, you know how many grandparents done came and gone and done tried to get this to happen? And imagine being this family that they have now and getting it done. Like, that has to be crazy, like a crazy feeling.
Like his kid, like if his kids, because it happened in the 30s. If
20s.
his kids in the 20s, so it's happening in the 20s. If his kids was there and watched them take that land, his kids literally died trying to get, like, they never saw this. Yeah, they never saw this.
And that's why
you know what I'm saying?
Grandchildren is like, fuck that.
Yeah. But also 100 years from the ownership, do we have an ownership and entrepreneurial mind in this family now, or still? You know what I'm saying? Because it would suck for them to get this, and then they jack their money up. Yeah.
Listen, if I was part of that family and I was like too young to be involved in the sayings and goings of the company and all that shit, and y'all squander this, I'll whoop your ass. I'll whoop your fucking ass. 100 years later, we got the shit back, and you let it become
and you just blew it. Yeah. and like now the state gotta take it back because you done let it.
We have to condemn this motherfucker.
Right. Y'all niggas not paying the taxes. They like yoink.
Listen, Oh, shout out to Damian Robinson. He said, "Yo, Bruce's Beach is finally back in the hands of the
Right.
rightful owner." That's what it is,
Yeah.
man.
But even think of like 100 years gone. Think about them being able to put a hotel on this beach back then.
Hotel everybody. Yeah, they
But they could have had a string of hotel. They could have been competing with Hilton or Hyatt or whoever else.
nigga, they could have had y'all watch what's that shit on Netflix where the white people be selling drugs. It's kind of like the one where they was making meth.
No.
There's a married couple, white married couple, and they selling drugs on Netflix.
Whatever you about to say, no, I don't watch it.
That shit is major. But anyway, let me forget. Oh no, what it was is they doing like they laundering money on rowboats.
Okay.
Right? Because casinos on rowboats, the casino doesn't have to adhere to the rules of the land because it's in the sea.
Because in the water, yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I forgot.
So if I
know what you're talking about.
Fuck, I just had it.
It's Ozark.
Ozark.
Yeah.
I
thank you, Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa. Hey yo, shout out to Lil Man. I ain't get the score for last week. I hope he ain't lose. That's why you ain't telling me, because usually you be telling me and shit. Like, yo, Damian Roberts said my family was owned by the Hiltons. They ain't trying to break bread, but we gonna get ours. Damian, I would love for you to come on the show and tell us about this, right? Because these are
like owned on like slavery or like.
Yeah, he said owned by the Hiltons.
Yeah,
right.
So it could have been owed by the Hiltons. Like I just want to make sure,
nigga. If I'm owned by them, I'm owed by them.
Right.
Nigga,
also true. But just because you owe me don't mean you own me. All right, undefeated. Okay, he cleared it up.
Slavery owned. He's like slavery owned.
Yeah.
It wasn't
it wasn't autocorrect. All right, I got you, brother. Not bad.
Yo, shout out to the boy Biggs, yo. The boy Biggs, yo. I like you are. What do we call the people that view our show?
Smokers.
Like, a smoker. That's it. We call them smokers.
I mean, he does smoke.
Yes.
But
I mean, that's what we call like we on the
breakers.
Like what's this? What do we call
breakers?
Them? Breakers. They.
I don't know, but we will figure it out.
Tell us.
Yeah,
tell
there
us
you go,
what
cut.
you want us.
Yeah, what y'all want us to call you?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
A nuggets.
This guy doesn't smoke. Anyway,
buds.
A buzz.
My blood. Yeah, my blood.
A buzz. There we go. Good job, Coach.
Wise. Yo, Damian Robinson said, slavery owned, and like, yes, please come on the show, man, if you care to share that information with us, because we're
down for chaos.
Niggas be woke, right? They be woke, and you be like, yo, you might come across some new information. Like a few years ago, the information of a lot of us might have already been here on this land prior to the transatlantic slave trade, right? Came out, and a lot of people shunned it. You know what I mean? Because they just thought it was some bullshit, right? And when somebody say it's something as simple as, yo, remember your grandmother told you that you was Indian, like, you know what I mean? Everybody thought it was a joke, and now if you actually do the research, there's a lot of truth to the shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you could come on the show and tell us about your situation, there's a lot of people that if they dig in their archives, they probably owed some shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I actually saw this on a show. I forgot the name of the show, but they actually had like the grandchildren confront each other because I think it was George Washington's family. If I'm not
it was a black guy and a white guy.
No, it was a white guy and a black woman.
Oh yeah,
and
of course.
Came there, and they were pretty much like, well, we're a part of They were the grandchildren of the black slave who George Washington had affairs with, because he was married. It was his slave, and he was having sex with her. So
so
the family came.
Slaves was fat.
Yeah, but stop it.
They were.
But,
come on, they were fat as shit.
They were. I mean, a lot of them were from Africa, so they
was bending over and shit.
Yeah, listen. Anyway,
I'm trying
yeah, that's happened, and the guys.
Shout out to DJ Boone.
Was like,
I'm DJ Boone, but go ahead.
The guys didn't really have like anything to give them, but just like, okay, we can hang out and like spend time and get to know each other. But if y'all trying to come for like an inheritance, we ain't got nothing either. Like, we're broke just like y'all are.
I'm gonna give you a bouquet of cotton.
But that's what you have to think about too. Like, a lot of these black folks, if they do have that in the archives and they try to go to the families that used to own them, they may get the police called on them. They may get a bad, reaction, or they may not get anything because they don't have nothing to give. So how do you deal with that?
You right, Coke. You right, and that's why I don't go so hard on race anymore, right? Because first of all, it's a man-made construct. It's not real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So as long as we identify ourselves along racial lines, we are agreeing to live in accordance with someone's construct.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But it should be crazy. Like yes, your family own mines, and your ancestors are the reasons why we started from this place, while y'all started from that place. But I can understand being that person that's 3, 4, 5 generations away. Like, I had nothing to do with that shit. Matter of fact, I bought the Wu-Tang double CD.
Right. but that's why it's so many white folks now that be like, oh, we hate to hear that black folks are poor and they're having it hard and they ain't getting jobs. They always be like, we ain't getting jobs either. We broke too. We on food stamps too. Like so.
Wait, we ain't got no money. That's called a straw argument.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, yeah, but that's what they say.
That's what they say,
kind of prove that they don't got no money
because they equate the plight or struggle to finances, right? Where we all know that a rich nigga is a nigga.
Right. Even if you in the Benz, you still a nigga in the coupe.
Right. So it ain't. And if you talk about why does the construct of race exist, it's because the elite people who were also taking advantage of poor white people, as long as at the same time they was taking advantage of black people and whoever, telling them like, yo, at least you white.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
I had to make the other in the group of the taking advantage of people to keep them focused on each other. You know what?
Used to because there's solace in whiteness, right? Like there's peace, there's refuge
in the white
in whiteness,
and the white void,
right? Yeah, you can do shit as a white that you can't do
as a black.
No matter how much money, right? So that but that's what America is racism and classism, right?
Yeah.
It's just slamming against each other, and you don't, and it's so intermixed that people be having arguments that they don't really need to be having,
right?
Because there's one source of our anguish.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What was y'all talking about?
We was talking about your outage.
Oh no, my laptop died. That's why I got up and tried to hurry up and plug it in real fast, but it didn't work.
Man.
Yo, Damian Robinson said we are only 2 generations removed from slavery, but technically we were never set free. Yo, that shit is.
I spent 2 2/3 of my life with my great grandmother. She was born in 1920. Slavery ended in 1865. Like she absolutely knew people who were slaves, and I never thought
Yeah,
to
her
ask.
parents.
Yeah, well, no, her parents would have born in like that. Maybe her grandparents. Maybe I don't
Wait,
know.
1920?
She was born in 1920.
Yeah,
Her parents would have born in
maybe her
like late teen.
grandparents.
Yeah, maybe her
Maybe her
grandparents.
grandparents.
Yeah. So,
Niggas.
but I as a millennial spent most of my life with a person who knew slaves.
Yeah. Yo, I saw
But
this shit.
people try to act like it's so far removed, and it's not.
Man, I see. He said it's not. Yeah, that nigga from on top of the hill. No, I seen this shit on Vice. There was this black dude in like Alabama or some shit like that, and like today, who didn't know slavery was over. You know what I'm saying? Wait,
I can't
they
believe
told him
that.
like in the 70s. Like I think they told him like in the 70s that they were like, yo, it's like,
It's been
you
over.
know what I mean? It's over.
Right,
Like,
abolished.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But that's what they know, so they not leaving.
Yeah.
Right? And he's like, I've been good right here with boss. Why would I leave boss? You know what I'm saying?
Was that the
Well,
story?
they had it. Go ahead. I think you're about to say it.
That was a story of it was a guy who was on the spectrum. He was like
The black guy, right?
yeah, and he
he's
was
like,
working in a restaurant or something, and he thought
nah,
that
that's
he
what
was a
he
slave or something
nah
different.
nah he was on the field.
No,
this nigga was on the field.
the people who owned him and owned the restaurant, they got arrested, and it was all over the news because they really had him as a slave for like 13 something years or something like that. It was a long time, and he was like the only thing he knew. Like he lived in the restaurant, and he would cook and have to like do everything. And the guy was like, he was a little mentally challenged, so
yeah,
I
take
don't think he
advantage
even
of
knew.
Yeah.
Look, man, slavery. I don't think that shit is going anywhere.
No,
right, because it has nothing to do with race. It has to do with labor.
Yes.
If you do labor for free, then you are a slave. If you are doing, that type of stuff.
That's why, like, yo, I love what you just said, Coke, because I don't believe racism was the intended order of the day for America. I think it was about class. It was all about class. And then it was like, wait, they fucking all our bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait, that's when the miscegenation laws came in. You know what I'm saying? And like we were not allowed to marry white women and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to get Nick Cannon.
Yeah, so because I will
can't take the smoke. I can't
disagree with that though. I understand what point you're trying to make, but I will disagree with that because
tell us why
they could have had white slaves too.
Yeah, they could have did it to each other.
No, they did have white slaves.
They just wasn't as good as us. It's too hot. My neck, it's red.
They were slaves, but they wasn't slaves.
I don't think they were
like
getting
friends.
beaten and raped and all that. Like
they was
alligators, and I don't think that type of shit was
probably not the alligators.
Yeah,
probably not that.
Or lynched.
But the beating and probably not that either. Listen.
The whole lot of probably is my nigga.
Wait. I don't agree with your statement, but
a misconception about lynching is that it happened primarily during slavery. You got to think about it. Slavery money,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
It happen to black people.
No, what I'm saying is you're gonna do everything in your power not to kill your means of production. Right? The majority of lynchings happened during Jim Crow.
Yeah.
Not slavery.
Yeah, but they were still being killed. Brutally murdered. And not because they were.
Why would you maim your tractor?
Or slaved because they were black slaves. a lot of it was due to race, but that's all I gotta say.
No, it was, but racism wasn't the original order of the day. All you gotta do is look at the like the history of Virginia. Yo, they're like, especially with the Indians there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There are white people who identify with those tribes, straight indigenous looking people that identify with those tribes, and black people who identify with them tribes. You know what I'm saying? And especially in Virginia, North Carolina area, it's weird. Nigga, I've seen white boons, black boons. You know what I'm saying? I done seen all types of boons. Nigga.
White people always trying to get in on something. Like, just make it. I'm an indigenous. No, you're not.
No, you're not. No.
Hey, just stay. Just go to where. Be proud of where you from, big dog. You from a cave in the mountain.
They don't be knowing.
Hey,
I'm telling you, yo, like, we don't know our history, but I think the greatest wrongdoing was white people been lied to. White people been lied to. They don't know. They really don't know. They've been led astray and run amok.
They've been bamboozled. We have been stripped. There's two different things.
Yeah, you know, same time, man. Same time. Yo, man. So do we have a drop down?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, can we play it?
I mean, we can play it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to edit that.
We'll figure it out.
You know what I'm saying? But right now, it's time for the best segment of the show.
Joe.
Diamonds are forever. All right, y'all. All right. So for this week's edition of Jot Down, I want to talk about a clip that comedian TK Kirkland did with Vlad TV. That is our source. And if you can run the tape, go ahead.
All right. Yes, that's all. You ain't gonna talk about a little bit more.
No, I am. Well, all right. So
Cole with his pants down.
Lil Nas X is the new gay rapper. He is openly gay. And TK Kirkland, as you guys know, he is a famed comedian. And he was talking a little spicy on Vlad TV. So I found the clip very interesting.
That's spicy.
And I had the poll on my page. So now I want to talk to you guys about it. So whenever you're ready, boom.
His run probably would have ended with Old Town Road.
And let me tell you what I think. I think Nas X is not gay. I think Nas X is did. What's the guy that group Milli Vanilli? How they was singing and somebody else sang the song?
You think he's fake?
Yeah, Nas X is a nigga that know karate, whoop niggas as UFC fighter. And he said, you know what? Let me take advantage. Some manager said, let's take advantage of this gay shit and go get this money. And he doing everything he can. And 5 years from now, he gonna say, I tricked all of you motherfuckers, yo.
I've been straight the whole time.
I've been straight the whole time.
It's my wife and kid.
Right. He gonna get here. He got a family.
And you know, I really feel that if he didn't come out the closet, his run probably would have ended with Old Town.
Yeah, so that's crazy.
Yes, that is my jot down for this week. I want to know from you guys, do you think that Lil Nas X is really gay? I want to know. And I'll tell you
I don't know if I don't know or not, but as a straight man, even if I was trying to take advantage, there's shit I'm not doing. And he's doing those things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right? Like the all the ass naked men in the locker room or whatever that shit was. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
You know
You
what I'm
don't think it
saying?
has anything to do with him being younger? Like
And
he's
I was
younger,
gonna say
so
that
It probably has everything to do with
it's
him
like a
being younger.
generational thing. Yeah, the Gen Zs don't care. I'm not gay, and give a man a whole lap dance because he absolutely gave the Satan the lap dance in that video.
It's kind of like white comedians, like white
Yeah,
male comedians. They be like, so I sucked this dick. Oh,
yeah.
like
He's like,
what kind of joke is this? Like that's
yeah. Like I teabagged him while he was asleep. Like
yeah.
that's not funny.
Whip that
You'll lose your life doing that.
Nutley tea.
nutmeg.
Oh, that's terrible.
So what you think, City?
I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't gay, because he has become troll of the year 2021.
Yes,
He's doing all this just to troll. And then even when TK was like, he probably some UFC MMA thing. I was like, he is pretty fit.
He looked like that one that UFC dude that skinny black dude that just be doing
dancing
all
and
this.
shit. Yeah. He do look like like this nigga is pretty fit, especially for a rapper. Like most rappers now, if they hold the 6-pack down, it's for a season or like an album tour. Like niggas don't stay in shape the whole time.
Summer 2021 and shit.
Yeah. Like Jock had a year, Timberland had a year, Busta had a year, but them niggas did not.
Yo, them
Jeezy
niggas got hit up for HGH. They whoever they was getting provided by got investigated.
But do I care that a rapper is taking like the nigga, like we was playing sports, okay? But this nigga's
how does HGH improve your bars?
It probably don't, cause it's all muscle stuff. Just like steroids make your nuts small. Like it's not helping you in the long run.
All right, so you said that you wouldn't put it past them, like you.
I would not put it past them. That niggas.
Yo, I mean, recently I saw that he said that he was like, yo, I'm getting tired of being gay. Like being gay is boring. It's getting boring.
He wants some pussy again.
He trolling. He's just going back and forth with this shit, you know what I'm saying? He got the LGBT community like, what?
That's why I say people like that. The best thing to do is ignore them. You really want to hurt them? Don't say nothing to them. Don't say nothing about them.
My mom told me the best way to hurt somebody is to leave them alone. But for me, I do not think he is gay. I kind of said that when he first came out. I didn't think he was gay. I think
he wasn't gay when he first came out. Like he just
Like
Old Town Road started dying off. He was like, "I'm gay, guys."
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had a manager who's doing that, and I did see somebody say that he may be bisexual and is just doing the gay side of it right now, and then like he'll go to the girl side like later on. But we'll see.
You can't do that.
Yeah, so that's my Jot Down. Make sure you follow Josh Jot Down on all platforms and subscribe to joshjotdown.com.
See, women are cool with you, like they just be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Dudes be like, yo, pick a side, nigga.
No. Women are cool with it when you're not dating them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of these women out here be with that shit. There's some women out here that be with, like you said, these new people.
Man. if they with it, it's usually because they be vindictive. They be wanting to hurt a nigga. They be wanting, or like they be wanting to dominate. Like a nigga has done something to them, and they feel like they want to get a nigga back.
Yo, man, I hit a stud. But the boy Big said, I think he wasn't gay at first, then transitioned, and some manager is exploiting him. He's he's the same thing that Coke said.
I can see that.
Yep.
Cause that nigga was A-okay until.
Yo, let's go ahead and get to it. It's a good time for my man Brian B. Knowing right here on Sonic Boom TV.
All right, so we can put a last minute audible. I'm gonna change my Brian B. Noel segment. The one I got for this week, I'm
That's
gonna
the
save for next
third
week.
one.
Yeah. Well, we kind of touched on it earlier about how the Wahites, basically Trump supporters, right? And I feel like I said this before. Black people don't not like Trump because of Trump. It's mostly because of y'all. So earlier this week, Smokebreak Live posted
Like
a
Cowboys
video.
fans.
Yeah. Earlier this week, Smokebreak Live posted a video, and it was a guy talking about some person who vandalized the George Floyd statue. Mm-hmm. And some guy jumped in the comments and he said something slick, and I can't remember what he said, and it made me upset. But I said to myself, instead of going in here and yelling at him and cussing him out and calling him type of racist, let's have an intelligent conversation. And he and I going back and forth, both making points. You know what I'm saying? Just a coherent adult to adult conversation, right? And all his points were, well, he was a criminal. He ran out his rap sheet, and I was like, so what? Like, just because he did these things does not mean he should be killed in the street. Our issue is not the fact that he's being arrested. If he's a criminal, we also believe that he should go to jail. That's not our issue. The issue is the fact that he was killed by a police officer who did their job incorrectly. And the guy, his rebuttal was like, I mean, it's bad apples in all type of professions. I was like, you can't reduce that to just a bad apple thing. Like, this is a job you need to do correctly all the time. And I think
that's don't match.
Yeah, like Chris Rock made this point. Like, you wouldn't say this about pilots. Like, he land most of his planes. Like, nah, like, nigga, you need to land all the planes. Right. And if you don't, you need to be held accountable for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then he hit me with the people of all races go through this. I was like, yeah, but it happens disproportionately to us.
Say it again. It happens what?
Disproportionately. That was the alcohol. To us. And then he was like, man, really, this is all just, a thing from the government to get us divided, and we not paying attention to what's going on. Yes. And Black people also know that the government is doing this. But when things happen to us and you try to sweep them under the rug or brush us off or act like we're lying, or you just anti everything that we say, we can't trust you. You want the same thing that we want, but because of the way that you treat us, we cannot trust you. We absolutely would have voted for Trump. We didn't like Joe Biden. We didn't like either one of them, honestly. But because of the way you acted, Biden felt like the safer choice at the time.
Man, I told niggas. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, but also, but even to the white man's point, the way the government acts when white people do things versus when Black people do things, I don't feel like I can side with anybody that you support, because I know they aren't going to do anything if you do something to me. Right. That is our history. Like, we were talking about Bruce Beach earlier. We literally have no idea how many Black communities have been burned down and Black people have been murdered by white people. Flooded. Like, our neighborhoods were literally turned into lakes, and the government did nothing for generations, for hundreds of years. So we do not trust the government the same way you don't trust the government. But at the same time, you are the people who did it. Right. So we can't trust them and we can't trust you. If you acted right, we would be on your side. We don't care about none of y'all. Really, we just try to make it out. We would actually help solve your problems if you treated us well. Your life will be better if America will be better. The world will be better if y'all treated Black people well. That's my Brian B. Known for the week.
Woo, fire.
Don't you know no good?
Yeah, that's right.
Fire.
I don't have nothing to say right there.
So would you say that the Trump supporters are worse than Trump himself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Trump did okay. So he likes to hang his hat on the fact that Black-owned businesses went up during his presidency, but he didn't do anything for Black-owned businesses. It's just that Black people didn't trust him to do anything for us. So we said, let me get on my job and do what I need to do because I know he'll hang me out to dry.
That's the only time Black people do something.
Yeah, when I feel like, I mean, that's the only time when anybody does something. If I feel like the person who's supposed to take care of me doesn't, I need to get out and make sure I take care of me.
I don't know if that's.
I mean, well, and also Trump did end up giving a lot of money to HBCUs during his presidency.
Yo, you see, Biden took a lot of that shit back.
And Biden took a lot of it back.
With Kamala, who is also Greek, okay? Who's also
ski win.
Black men said, "Hey y'all, we shouldn't trust Kamala." And then Black women was like, "You hate us," and we was like, "All right." And now Big Kami out here doing what she doing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And we did say, "Shorty ain't right."
Yeah, man.
I think niggas have dated enough not right women. Like,
I know what a night right.
Smell
Lord.
You know what I'm saying? You know, not right girlfriend. Meek Mill said, losing a cellmate is like losing a girlfriend.
Why would he use that word?
He said, my ambition.
Really? What is that about?
Did you read the rest? I didn't read the rest of the article. I just read the headline.
Hey, that was enough.
Cause you gotta explain that, bro.
You can't even put those words together in a sentence.
Because you could have said,
understand.
You could have said it's like losing a friend. You could say it's like losing a brother. But you said girlfriend.
You couldn't even have said a significant other. Nigga, but you said girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
But this is why all his relationships fail anyway. Because I'll honestly say I think Meek Mill is falling off. I don't think that he's gonna last because after all the stunts that he's been through, most of the stunts that he's been through have been over a woman that he's dating, and he's always saying stuff that just don't make sense.
He just be
like
lashing out.
Or he just be saying stupid stuff. Like what? What make you say that?
He fumbled. I think he fumbled because that the whole prison push that he got to get him out of prison. Robert Kraft and the owner of the Sixers helicoptering him into the game and all that kind of shit.
All that.
This nigga had a push, and
but he stopped doing music when he had that push.
But then he started again, right? And
like, but it was too late.
No, I don't think it was too late. I think that the music that he was making hadn't changed.
That
you know what I'm saying?
And Drake demolished, and Drake killed his whole. Like Drake killed
I forgot
like that. Like that. What I say, like I feel like he fumbled. Like he there was an opportunity for him to like become a bigger entity.
Yeah,
like, I've learned from my mistakes, and now I'm getting cake and that. You know what I'm saying? Like he could have did that, but he's still
got money in your face.
And he's on the dirt bike. He's still yelling and shit. Like
right.
You know what I mean? Like nah.
First of all, Meek is responsible for the demise of MMG because this nigga wouldn't stop cussing out Wale.
Yep.
Yo, Wale, I saw Wale bully that nigga interviews and shit. The lady straight talking to Meek. Wale just all in the videos. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my DC nigga.
Wale, that nigga ambition.
But it was like a brother, like siblings that don't like each other beef.
Yeah, like I beat the shit out of my brother.
Yeah,
type beef.
Yeah. I was like,
like I ain't even trying to hang around. Like it's only because we blood that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like y'all niggas just need to fight it out and call it a day.
Remember on Wild 'N Out, they asked Rick Ross if it came down to Wale or Meek Mill, who would you take? He said, "I plead
the fifth.
Word up, yo. But listen, 2021 Hip Hop Awards, man. DC Young Fly, the who else was there? City doing the
Carlos
host.
Miller,
and
Chico Bean.
Chico Bean, that DC,
yeah,
representing DC. You know what I'm saying? They do you think they burning out?
No, they got an audience. They do that. Most of their shows they do in theaters, and from the videos it look like they usually selling those theaters out. They like do their podcast live.
No, they don't
Something
do that
like
live.
that. Well, not live, but it's like it's not like your standard comedian go up, tell jokes, and then the next one and the next one. It's they all come out together and they all laugh and joke or tell the stories together or mess with people in the crowd together.
They
unless they're doing their own tour, because I actually recently saw Chico Bean and he was by himself. It was just him. And he was funny as hell. He was funny as hell. I didn't think he was that hilarious, but he had the whole room lit. But most of his set, he was clowning how the space looked like this old ass place y'all got me in. Like, so that's what made it funny, because it was so like all the top of the dome. So he's funny. I don't know about the other two, but he's funny.
Well, Carlos Miller
literally on the top of his bald dome, right?
Yeah, I think
Carlos Miller is the comedian
of the three
group. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then DC Young Fly will be in the second.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, DC Young Fly. Because Chico Bean, he's not gonna shuck and jive like how DC Young Fly will.
And that's
Chico
why
Bean ain't doing that shit.
And that's why I would put DC third, because he shucks and jives and not like to the craft of comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do. I think so.
I mean, like he'll shuck and jive more than Chico would. Like, so Chico has to tell jokes versus DC can do some and like roll around on the ground for 10 minutes.
But that's what I think makes you more of a versatile comedian. If you can get in a dress, I hate to say it, but if you can get in a dress and play that role, or if you can be a clown, you know.
I think DC need to be on some type of medicine. That's
really So did y'all like the awards? Did y'all watch the awards? Hip Hop awards. Hip hop is getting a little resurgence right now, and it's like the renaissance of the South. You know, when the South came in, the snap music and all of that, we're approaching like 20 years of that. What's that, like 05?
Yeah,
like all that,
that's crazy to think about.
You know, so we're approaching that. Like that's old school now.
Like nigga, Soldier Boy is an old school artist.
Yep. To the young black youth. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. I
Nelly.
thought that I thought his old performance and tribute to him was dope. But I think the audience crowd is corny. I just think the audience crowd is corny.
At those awards, right?
Yeah,
I think especially now. Yeah, they too cool.
Yeah, they're too cool.
They stopped. The last thing that niggas stopped being too cool at was the Source Awards, and then niggas started fighting, and niggas started being cool after that.
Yeah, but go ahead. Sir.
I watched most of it. I had to watch close, so I had to. So you know how you put the TV on pause, but if you take too long,
that's not even from the BT Awards.
It was not from the BT Awards. I was like, they didn't even come. Right. They weren't even there.
They didn't. How long? No, was like they ain't come. They was like this. No, how long they was like that.
Boy. Anywho, but one of my current favorite artists told me Weekway performed. That nigga had. I didn't see all the performances, but from what I seen, he had the best performance.
Hold up. Let me tell you something, right? That guy is talented. All right.
I told you this.
Hold on, wait. He is talented. All right. But for somebody who does not know that music, does not know his music, does not know the lyrics to his songs, the live performance could be off-putting.
It's a lot. It's
You
a
know
lot.
what I mean? Especially when Shorty started yelling, it was like, what? You know what I mean? It was just like a lot of yelling. Now I know the people who know the words to the song was probably really into it.
Yeah.
And they, and they was singing that shit, but I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
It's just, that's what if you'd have followed him like 8 months ago when I told you about him, you seen
Yeah,
the
but
video.
I shouldn't. You can understand what JC is saying all the time.
But that's not his energy that he brings to the song.
You could, nigga, I can understand what Busta Rhymes saying. And we gonna talk about
that's
energy.
That's not the end. But that he brings a lot of energy, but not that energy. And again, had you follow nigga, because they got the words with the little boop boop.
Oh, you need a little ball.
Yeah,
little ball bouncing at the bottom of the screen and shit. You know what I'm saying? But so I got a full list of winners.
Okay.
Right. I got so song of the year, WAP. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B, Megan
That's how I found out they wasn't there.
Hip hop artist of the year, Lil Baby. You know what I mean? He gonna be around for a long time.
Yeah.
I Am Hip Hop honoree is Nelly, right? Rock the Bell's Cultural Influence Award, Tyler the Creator.
Hold on. Okay, those last two. Okay, I Am Hip Hop. It's funny that Nelly got it because I remember when he first came out, he was getting a lot of resistance from the rap community, especially. I'm going down, baby. Yo Street in a Range Rover, and he was like, "Nobody sing nursery rhymes." But then you heard the explicit version, like, "I'm coming down, baby."
Well, Street
Yo Street
Sweeper
with the Street Sweeper, and he was like, "Oh, this is not who we thought he was."
Yeah,
and then you hear interviews like, "Oh, this nigga actually got a rap sheet. Oh, this nigga was really in the streets. He just made this particular song."
Rap music was going through major growing pains
lot
at that time. Searching for a new identity, Yo, best hip hop video again, WAP, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. They won 2 awards and they decided not to show. Best new hip hop artist,
Megan on tour.
Young Blue, okay, she on tour. Best collaboration, WAP again, 3 awards for them on that one song. Best duo or group, Lil Baby and Lil Durk. They did an album, didn't they?
I have no idea.
Lil Baby and Lil Durk. Yeah,
I feel old because all these young niggas sound the same. I have no idea who's who.
Best live performer, Tyler the Creator. Lyricist of the year, J. Cole. Okay.
I was surprised to see. I was surprised to see Tyler the Creator get awards.
Yeah.
Wow. They said that they said the nigga album was dope. I haven't listened to it.
But I've never heard. But people never talk about him in that way. You know what I'm saying? It's usually he's some weird. Yeah. But like usually like he's just this weird. Remember when he first came out, he was eating roaches in the video?
Yo, man, they had that song like In Your Window. Him and Frank Ocean and shit. I used to like that. You know what I'm saying? Stalker music.
In your window.
I can't take the smoke. Lyricist of the year, J. Cole. Best international flow, Little Sims from the UK. Video director of the year, Missy Elliott is directing videos.
What did she direct?
It doesn't say. Yo, producer of the year, Hit Boy. Hustler of the year, Saweetie. She hustled the shit out of my man from the Migos.
Quavo.
Yeah. Got a new name on the lease.
Shorty got the McDonald's deal. That's hard to get. The only other people who had a McDonald's deal is Travis Scott and Michael Jordan.
She looked good though.
She's beautiful. Beautiful young lady. She's also like 20.
She looked
21. Like it's a child. So
yeah, I think she's 21.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but Live in the smoke break. Yo,
I can't
I go
take
by the
the
name of
smoke.
Sonic Boom TV.
Sonic Boom!
Yo,
Diamonds are forever.
Follow me.
Josh out there.
I said, follow me.
Don't you know no good?
Okay, pause. Missy Elliott directed Twerkulator by the City Girls. I had to look that up.
Okay. Yeah, you know she love that video shoot. So y'all could do that at the house.
I mean, at Brian be knowing.
I got the venue.
Got the video.
All right.
I can't take the smoke.
Yo, shout out to everybody who checks into us every week here, live in the smoke break.
Our buds.
Yeah, man. We getting up out of here. Follow us
R.I.P.
at
Bud Hudson.
smokebreaklive.tv.
Our buddies.
TikTok ain't fucking with us. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we need to make amends with the niggas.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Peace.
I can't take the
Smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. Live in the smoke break. Live, we live in the smoke break. We live.